Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I want to start this off by apologizing for the filming setup. I'm actually sitting by a window, so you might hear like cars passing by or anything like that. It is because my current filming setup is kind of it's in a destruction zone. I don't know. It's chaotic over there, so I have to film somewhere else. I do apologize for the extra noise. At least I look cute though, right? And make up for it. So as many of you know, I recently went through a breakup and my ex left his reptiles in my care. I had been caring for a lot of his animals before anyway, just because I really enjoy it. So it wasn't really much of a transition for me. However, because they're in my care full time now, I've been trying out some different like foods and things with well, I guess my blue-tongue skink, Haku, with the blue-tongue skink, Haku. And I wanted to make some content about the different kinds of foods that I feed Haku. So this video is just going to be me feeding Haku eating, and I'm not going to say like this is the complete full diet or anything like that, but these are just a number of foods that Haku has eaten and will eat. She's a little bit of a picky eater when it comes to insects, but I was happy to find that I got her to eat black soldier fly larvae and I got her to eat earthworms, which is very exciting. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and enjoy my sort of anyways, enjoy the blue-tongue skink eating food. Let's do that again. Enjoy the blue-tongue skink, Haku, eating food. Here we go. So here's Haku eating Merrick's Lil Plates grain-free dog food. We have used this for years. Everything that's included is safe for her to eat and good for her to eat, and she really, really loves them. I normally add some small chopped greens to the dog food when she's eating because that's the only way I can really get her to eat her greens. She's very picky, I think, about the texture and the flavor. It's just not as good for her. So it's really like a challenge to get her to eat them. But usually I have success when I add it into the dog food and it gets like mixed in with the chunks and the gravy and the vegetables and stuff like that. And sometimes if she's out to eat and I don't have greens, or like I think she's going to be difficult about it and, you know, I'm watching her eat and she's pushing the greens away, I'll add calcium to the food instead. That way she still gets calcium. And also the amount that she eats is normally like half of one of these packages at a time, maybe a little bit more. If you're interested in getting this type of food or any of the foods I'm going to mention in this video that are not live insects, I will include them down below with an Amazon affiliate link. In this clip, the greens are escarole and endive, or endive. I don't know, I've heard it pronounced different ways. In this clip, I'm feeding Haku breakfast in bed, essentially. Her little nose is poking out, so I wanted to, you know, feed her a little bit of grub pie, because I had made a little bit of Repashy grub pie for the beardies, and I was like, let's see if she'll take some, and sure enough, she did. Normally, if I'm going to make her, like, a Repashy brand of food, it's going to be Bluey Buffet, which you guys will see later, but I was like, I have some, so let's see if she'll come out and eat some. And here she is eating some Bluey Buffet, which is again by Repashy. It is like a diet specifically made for blue-tongue skinks, and it stinks like all hell, but she absolutely loves it. And here Haku is eating black soldier fly larvae, which we actually were sent by Grub Tara some time ago, and it went over really well for Haku. Normally she's not super fond of insects, but we were definitely able to get her to eat this, which is amazing. And as you can see, she thoroughly enjoyed, even though they're so little. Like I was like, nah, she's not even gonna pay them any mind. And then of course she's like, little potato chips. Except black soldier fly larvae are far more healthy than potato chips. I just imagine like for her, they're like a little crunchy treat, and like for me, they'd be like a potato chip. But they're actually super healthy, and I'll include a video on the screen here about black soldier fly larvae nutrition. I will leave a link for Grub Tara down below, and I also want to note for those who are unfamiliar with black soldier fly larvae, they do not have to be dusted with calcium because they have a positive calcium to phosphorus ratio, which I discuss in the video about their nutrition. And here's Haku eating hornworms. These have grown to like a really big size, which is great because, you know, she's a big girl, so she can handle the big ones. But I will include a video on the screen here about the nutrition information for hornworms. And if you are interested in getting hornworms, I recommend getting yours from Josh's Frogs, which is where I get mine from, and I'll leave a link for that down below. Similarly to black soldier fly larvae, hornworms do not have to be dusted with calcium because they have a positive calcium to phosphorus ratio, which I discuss in that video. So here's Haku eating earthworms, which you'll find were actually a really big win for her. Like, she ate them so well. But earthworms are a great feeder insect because they are full of calcium and they have like a soft body, so they're not really hard to digest. I'm going to have a feeder insect video about earthworms like I do for tons of other feeder insects. It isn't out yet, but it will be soon. So if you subscribe and, you know, hit the notification bell, you'll be notified of when that goes up. And again, earthworms, because of their high calcium content, do not need to be dusted with calcium. In fact, I've read that if you do dust them, they will die. And the thing that Haku, I think, really likes about them is how wriggly they are, so keep that in mind. And here's Haku eating a chicken egg out of the shell. It's just basically the egg and the yolk put into a bowl, and then of course you'll see that she just eats it. She doesn't get eggs super frequently, so it's definitely a treat for her, and she does enjoy it. And you can see Jackson's nose come into frame right here. I was like, Jackson, go away, dude. It's not for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing Haku eating a bunch of different kinds of foods. If you did, let me know down below by leaving a like and a comment. Also, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know, do your blue-tongued skink like earthworms? Does your blue-tongued skink like to eat greens? Because Haku will do anything to try and not eat her greens. She's very picky. When it comes to the greens, I think it's a texture thing, maybe it's a flavor thing, I don't know, but she will try to avoid them. Let me know what you feed your blue-tongued skink down below. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!